Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 5th, and we're going to continue our discussion on action and pragmatism with a prompt from the Daily Stoic which reads, "Can I hold my tongue today?" So maybe it's just indicative of the music that I've been listening to ad nauseum for the last month or so, but when I first read today's meditation, which suggests that silence is strength and that the more we say, the more likely we are to say something foolish, I couldn't stop hearing the initial exchange between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr in the musical Hamilton. In the second song, Burr says, "While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for." To which Hamilton incredulously responds, "You can't be serious." And Burr quips, "You want to get ahead? Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead." And as they continue their banter, Hamilton counters with, "The revolution's imminent. To what do you stall for? If you stand for nothing, Burr, what'll you fall for?" Interestingly, as I think back through my own career, in my early years, I identified pretty heavily with Burr's position here. I found myself irritated in meeting settings which were often dominated by personalities clearly in love with the sound of their own voice. You know the types who are unable to refrain from adding their commentary to each and every point made, regardless of how little it contributes to the conversation. I guess that I thought that eventually these people would be exposed, and so I opted for a more reserved, passive voice instead. If the answer seemed clear to me already, why did I need to engage? Unfortunately, too much time spent in the Aaron Burr camp led to some pretty uncomfortable performance evaluations with senior leaders. I was advised repeatedly to be more assertive, to make my presence more strongly felt, and yet I couldn't bring myself to talk more, just simply for the sake of securing airtime. It felt too inauthentic, and at the same time, I knew that it was limiting my career. However, over the last few years, I was finally able to transition out of my Aaron Burr-like tendencies and establish a bigger voice. And interestingly, I was able to do that in very much the same way that Hamilton preferred, through writing. It's here, in these pages, that I'm able to explore my thoughts more deeply, to haggle over ideas, to challenge my biases, to establish my beliefs. It's in the written word that I'm able to make them my own and to generate that conviction that translates to my improved verbal assertiveness, because my position has already been thoroughly tested in these pages. I have the confidence to take a stand. I already know where my key points are. I can still choose to withhold offering text that provides no valuable contribution, or worse, misrepresents my position. And obviously, there's always the risk of swinging too far to the other side of the spectrum. So the measured employment of words remains absolutely essential. But to paraphrase Hamilton, if you know what you stand for, you know what you'll fall for. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.